Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene in court today as a judge heard arguments whether she should be able to run for re-election over allegedly helping incite the Capitol riots of January 6, 2021. Joining me now is NBC's Kristen Welker, who will be moderating Meet the Press on Sunday morning. And Kristen, Congresswoman Greene has been, to put it mildly, a polarizing legislator ever since her election here in Georgia. What is the feeling in Washington as this unfolds in a courtroom here? National Republicans, are they essentially turning their head and trying not to look at this?
I think that's actually a very smart way to frame it, Jeff. I think you have moderate Republicans really trying to stay focused on the issues, on the fact that we are in a midterm election year, on the fact that inflation is at a 40-year high. But it really highlights the fact that there is this divide within the Republican Party, and you do have people who are serving in Washington like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who would be considered much farther to the right than some of those moderate Republicans. And so I think that's the tension. A moment like this, the court case that you all are watching there in Atlanta really underscores that candidate or lawmakers, I should say, like Marjorie Taylor Greene continue to be a real flashpoint for the Republican Party.
There's a new Gallup poll showing President Biden now has the second lowest job rating of any elected commander-in-chief in more than 6 decades. Only Donald Trump's was lower. If inflation continues or does not go down, can these numbers go even lower? I mean, if you're a Democrat and you are a Biden loyalist, you have to look at that and sort of go, oh, those numbers need to be better.
It is the biggest issue inside the White House. I can tell you that based on my conversations with administration officials. This is what keeps them up at night. The inflationary figures, and also gas prices. The fact that Americans are paying record high prices all across the country in some states. And so they are laser focused on trying to bring those prices down. That is why you are seeing actions like the president come out and announcing that he's tapping the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. They are looking at those numbers, those Gallup poll numbers and every other poll very closely, as they know that the biggest thing that's driving them down is inflation, Jeff.
Kristen, we know you grew up in Philadelphia, but come visit us in Atlanta anytime you like, okay?
I sure will. One of my favorite places.
We like hearing that. All right, Meet the Press airs right here at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning on 11 Alive. Kristen Welker, thanks so much.
Great to talk to you.